Hello everyone, and welcome back. You're watching Tone Plays NetHack, and let's get on with it. So we just cleared out the mines. We've already cleared Sokoban. There's a little bit of kind of just, I don't know, I guess like kind of housekeeping tasks we want to take care of next, which would be, let's get our luck up. I believe we have a co-lined unicorn, and we can work with these gems to get our luck up. And also, let's blank some scrolls and potions that we don't think we're going to need, which I could do that in fountains if we have enough, or I know we made some pools of water that I can jump into to do that, and hopefully we're smarter about that than last time. Because last time I rusted a bunch of stuff out by accident. And then after that, we're basically gonna carefully work our way down the dungeon. So let's check our dungeon overview. Start. And right now I'm looking for fountains. There don't appear to be a lot, unless I don't know if did we full explore the Oracle level? I'm not sure. That would be level 9, and if we so there's either four fountains there, or we use them all. I don't remember what we did there. I didn't annotate the floor that I made pools of water on, did I? Let's go upstairs real quick. Make sure it wasn't up here. Does not appear to be. Altar up there. So sacrificing at altars is a good way to get your luck up. Also a good way to get an artifact weapon, which would be nice. Some people just camp on them and just wait hundreds of turns, well, not thousands of turns really, for monsters to come up, and you can kind of like eat corpses to keep your nutrition up and sacrifice the ones you can. That just doesn't fit my playstyle. It's not even complicated, but I don't know. It's not necessary, and it just takes more time and a little more tedious than I like. So I really only altar camp if I have something that can generate monsters, like a bunch of extra scrolls to create monster. The scrolls are usually better off used to blank and write scrolls, your own scrolls later. So I'm not going to use my create monster scrolls for that right now. Otherwise, bags of tricks and ones that create monster will generate monsters for you in a pretty good supply to be used at altars. Which is why I was a little disappointed that, or not disappointed, yeah, I was disappointed in myself that I used those 2 bags of tricks for polypiling earlier, because at least one of them might have been better used for altar camping. With that in mind, we have a lot of gems. Some of them are bound to be valuable, so they can be used to raise luck with unicorns. Which is usually the difficult part, is finding a unicorn, but it looks like on level 8 I have a coal-aligned unicorn. Not to be confused with a coal unicorn, which doesn't exist. Imagine that, a unicorn made of coal. So yeah, let's just work our way down then. I bet. That's peaceful. Sink there. I have that unidentified ring, but I don't have a duplicate, so it's not worth dropping down the sink. We kick it for black puddings if we wanted to try and get a resistance from them. I don't feel like doing that. Probably end up losing, or not losing, but corroding some armor or something. There's ways to deal with it, I just don't want to bother. Succubus. Something annoying to deal with. Shocking Sphere. Interesting. Come on. Health. Dead. She didn't even take off her armor. Very nice. Where do we do that fountain antics? I thought it was earlier in the dungeon. It had to be. Maybe it wasn't level 2. Was I not paying attention? Oh well, we can do it again somewhere. Full-on unicorn. Yep, there he is, the gray guy over in the bottom left there. Go ahead and use that. Still hitting X sometimes to examine things. I'm gonna scope out that giant bat. We gotta deal with this nymph real quick. I'm gonna zap it with this. Here, a pony. We'll deal with it. Yes. Cool. Vanquished. We are hungry again. I'm not gonna eat the nymph corpse because that can grant teleportitis. Alright, so we've got... I need to get my pony out of here. It's gonna attack the unicorn. Saw it try already. Still hungry. I need to... my last food ration. The bat corpses stun you. I don't think even the giant ones have much nutrition. I could be wrong about that. Alright, so this is how this works. There's basically 2 conditions that you'll want to throw a gem at a Koaland unicorn. You have an unidentified one that you've named, type named, and if it's a valuable, it'll give you 2 luck. If you have a formally identified valuable gem, it'll give you 5 luck. And if it's glass, it'll reject it. And if it's not type named, at least, I don't know, it's just less efficient. So type name it or identify it. I don't think we're going to have to formally identify any gems, although that's probably the best way to go. I mean, if 5 of these turn out being valuable, we can max our luck, so... We can figure this out, because anything that's got a duplicate... they all have to be uncursed. I don't think any of these gems could be blessed or cursed. They don't generate like that. And we're not playing with bones files. So... it looks like at the very least, 2 of these green gems are going to be valuable. 2 of these red gems are going to be valuable. 1 of these yellowish brown ones will be valuable. Right there we have 5. Which is all we need. So yeah, I'm not going to bother formally identifying anything. And if I somehow screwed the math up and we don't max our luck here, then I'll have to finish it up at an altar or something later. If we didn't have enough, but we knew we at least had some valuable gems, we could try to figure out which ones were valuable and then ID them to formally ID them, because then you only need 2. But this looks like the way to go, because I don't want to use any identify scrolls or have to bless them or anything like that right now. With that in mind, let's take out all these gems. And the annoying part is we're going to have to run around the level. I think they teleport away every time you throw a gem. It's a small price to pay to raise our luck. I guess there's another minor benefit of having them formally ID'd, is you don't have to waste as much time doing that. And note that we're invisible, which is one of the only reasons it's easy to get into a trajectory to throw these gems at it. If you're not invisible, they try to say a knight's move away, and then they like teleport away. You kind of have to abuse speed to get within, you know, a straight line to throw something at them. It's hard to do because they're pretty damn fast. Sometimes you can exploit like corridors and stuff too, like just the constraints of the map. Usually if they get cornered like that, they'll teleport anyways. But we are invisible, so this shouldn't be too bad. So let's go ahead and start with... Here we go. One of these black gems. Oh, I'm already breaking my rules. The easy way to do this is to black gem, valuable, row 1, not interested in your junk. That is glass. I will call this... There's black, right? So black is glass. Oh, I forgot they teleport even... Bad, huh? Alright, let's go hunt this guy down. Actually not good to be running through this level. We don't really have food. We're gonna waste a lot of turns. I really want to get my luck up now rather than later. Hopefully the food problem will solve itself. At the very least we could pray if we have to keep ourselves content. Alright, let's actually start with the gems that we don't have stacks of, because those are the ones that, just based on generation probabilities, are more likely to be valuable. We'll start with this first green gem. I'm just going to say it's valuable because if it's going to get consumed. Otherwise I'll rename it. What was that, lowercase m, I think? Yep. Yep, the gray unicorn gratefully accepts your gift. So that's 2 points of luck right there. Go all the way over there. Also, when you can find a unicorn like this in Sokoban, they can't teleport away. Let's try the other green gem. The gray unicorn gratefully accepts your gift. So it's another 2 points of luck. We're up to 4 net luck, base luck, plus another 3 from the luck stone. One of the big values of luck is it raises our 2-hit, so we're going to start hitting things a lot more with our two-handed weapon, or two-handing weapons, I guess. Oh, I just realized I'm not two-handed anymore because I accidentally hit X to try and examine something because I thought I was playing crawl. Let me fix that. And it's all, one of the other things that's really nice for is traps. Well, container traps in general. At max luck, most of them aren't options, and they'll fizzle out, or whatever the language it uses for the various ones. They just won't affect you, which is really nice. Which, I mean, I still usually don't open containers unless I know 100% that there's not a trap there, but it's a little bit of extra comfort on that front. Go find this guy again. Oh. Go ahead and 2 quick. Let's try this 2 red gems. Gray unicorn gratefully accepts your gift. Very nice. Note that if you formally identify a gem, I guess we could do this just to demonstrate, but you can use it to rob a shopkeeper blind. Because they'll pay a lot only for a formally identified one. So you can sell it, then let your pet steal it, and then sell it again. You can get a lot of gold like that. We don't really need gold. It's kind of tedious. I don't really like doing stuff like that. Pet stealing tactics are just another thing that If there's something really nice in a shop, or I could really use that gold, I'll do it, but I just avoid it and I just wait until I get enough gold to buy things, which is usually enough. So that does put our luck up to 6, another 2 luck there. We just need to do this 2 more times to max our luck. Keep trying to hit period on my number pad. Why it keeps vampire bat? Nymph there too. Our horse just attacked the nymph. What? That's weird. I think it keeps moving. Wait for that to appear. There it is. I'm gonna throw the other gem that we know is valuable because it just accepted the other one. Gratefully accepted. Plus 2 luck. We are now at base luck of 8. Oh, good. He didn't run that far. And let's try these yellowish brown gems. Wait, don't we already know yellowish brown glass? Oh, we already know violet glass. Both of those are valuable, so okay. And this one. Yellow brown val 1. And let's give it a throw. Plus 2. We are maxed out. 10 base luck. This is as high as you can go. It is locked in because we have a, what I assume is a luck stone in our inventory. So yeah, we don't really have to worry about luck anymore. Well, unless I do something to lose it. Good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and this other gem, yellowing brown. I do that. Most likely valuable. Looks like this violet. Probably valuable. Violet is probably amethyst, which you can dip into potions of booze. That I think it turns into fruit juice. It's one way to ID either the potion of booze or the amethyst. I'm gonna go ahead and ditch stuff that we know is glass, and I'll hold the rest of these in my inventory just in case a use comes up for the gems. Cool. So we maxed our luck. That was goal number 1. Out of the way. Easy. Oh crap, is that... Okay, looks like the... God. Zombies everywhere. The nymph died. Doesn't look like there was a potion anywhere unless my horse moved it. Okay, so we do have a bunch of fountains here at the Oracle. Overview look like again. Fountain on the floor under us. Well, I'm gonna start full exploring all the levels, all the floors. It's something that I didn't used to do for some reason. Just, I don't know. I didn't want to waste time doing it. So I'd usually just, like, if I found the stairs, I'd pretty much just keep going down. I was watching, I think, Marvin play once, one of the greatest NetHack players. I noticed that they were full clearing, like, every floor, and that's really the safest way to go. Because you'll miss out on some cool items at some point if you don't. So it's a matter of playstyle. But for the purposes of this, I'll probably be full exploring floors unless I see some kind of threat in rooms, and I just want to get off of a peaceful horse. Better than our pony. I'll leave it for now. Hello, Oracle. Let's give her a chat. Wilt thou settle for a minor consultation? Sure, why not? True to our word, the oracle says, the secret of wands of nothing happens. Try again. What? That talking about when you engrave things, right, in different situations, there's a lot of them. I don't know what that's supposed to tell us. I don't know if I've ever bought a consultation from the oracle, like even when I was a new player. So that might be a tone first. Right here live. Alright, let's take a look at our inventory. What do I want to use fountains and water for right now? Oh, we do have unholy water. I didn't even look at the attitude of our items when we checked everything in Minetown earlier. So I could... Well, I don't know what booze is yet, do I? Do I? No, so I don't think I want to... I'd like booze potions. I'm not a lush. They're just like, they confuse you, which is pretty valuable. And outside of that, all of the 50 value potions are freely blankable in my mind. What is it, like See Invisible, Sickness, Fruit Juice. Sometimes just having water is more valuable than having any of those. And early on, if you need water, like even blanking them and missing out on booze is not a big deal. You'll get more potions of booze, you'll get more potions of confusion, you'll get other sources of confusion. There's a lot of ways around that. It's just something I usually hold on to. So outside of those unidentified potions, we have 2 potions of fruit juice, which we can blank, 2 potions of hallucination that we can blank. Hallucination has this very niche use where I think it blocks Finger of Death. So I could see it being valuable in a situation where you don't have magic resistance and think you might get Finger of Death casted on you. But this is not one of the situations because we do have magic resistance granted by our Gray Dragon Scale Mail. So we can definitely blank that. Object detection is fairly blankable. I'd like to save 1 or 2, but all the other ones we can blank. Sickness, I think I feel safe blanking. I guess we could poison a stack of daggers or something. Otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and blank those, I think. What about scroll-wise? Blank Light, Amnesia, Create Monster, Destroy Armor. I'm gonna hold on to Fire still. Food Detection. All that good stuff. I might just wait till I get downstairs and dig into that fountain that's downstairs. I'm not gonna do it here because it's kind of awkward area to create pools of water. So close quarters. We can dig out the walls, I'm just not gonna bother. And I just assume that the fountain downstairs is probably better positioned, and I'll probably just use a pool of water like we did earlier to blank things. Again, hopefully not make any dumb mistakes at the same time. There's no monsters here. So statues below what? Dungeon level 3 or starting at dungeon level 3. There's a threshold for that based on the dungeon level. But they have a chance of containing books. I don't know why, honestly. It is kind of weird, I think. Now that I think of it. So let's dig into these and see if we can find books. I've probably missed some statues. Could have been putting this on. A lot here. So usually you can find 1 or 2. Looks like we didn't. I think it's more likely than not that you'll find them usually. But not this time. Our horse is making its way around, huh? Or pony, I should say. Well, nothing in that room. Probably a secret door somewhere. I think it's here. Amulet of reflection and a potion of water. An amulet of reflection on the floor above the Sokoban entrance the whole time. Interesting. There's one more. Okay, so probably mentioned this before, but I'll say it again. In the Oracle level, there's always 6 rooms. This main center room, and then 5 more. There it is. Howl and a teleportation trap. I'll just stick with my blindfold. Should we upgrade? Howl is slightly better because you can like wipe your hands and eyes with them. Get their greasy hands or cream pie in your eye, which happens. Those situations don't happen often, but I guess if we want to play optimally, I'll pick up the towel. We know it's not cursed because pools don't get generated cursed, so yeah. Good stuff. I'll take the towel. Oh, an air elemental. Oh, it's peaceful. Nice. We want the horse? I might need to eat that other blueberry muffin. Again, that's a slime mold / fruit. So I can throw out the carrot. Let's do that. Where'd the horse go? Oh, probably. What is that? A hole? I think it fell down. Long worm over there in the corner that generated. Hole. Yeah. All right. Probably down here then. Look at that wraith. Try to eat the wraith. Yeah, there's the horse. Nice. I think we have to kill the wraith one way or another because it's kind of blocking our fountain that I want to spend some time there. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna engrave Elbereth first. In case that wraith sneaks up on us. Character can't write today. There we go. Tiger. Right, so there's the wraith. What do I want to deal with this wraith? Ranged items and Elbereth. Oh, I can't see us. How cute is that? Use my magic missile as well. Oh wait, no, the horse won't eat it. I think it's technically meat. Horses don't like meat. Oh, it's empty. Wraith has to be almost dead. My horse will kill it. In the meantime, what else do I have to throw at this thing? Darts? Oh, there's another elven dagger. Mm-hmm. That work? What do you want to throw? I didn't pick it up. Destroyed. No corpse. Hey, give me that dagger back. Pony. Took it, right? Yeah, got it. Nice. Alright. Wraith is eliminated. Let's kill these other guys. Ooh, a food ration. Nice. Yeah, I guess I'll grab those daggers for now. I picked them up by accident, but fine. Let's go to this altar. Let's go ahead and tame this horse like I was talking about. I'm gonna use this carrot. We were using the carrot because it actually cures blindness, but now that we have a unicorn horn, that's not important. Probably curse tested that orcish helm earlier. I think that's why I didn't pick it up. Let's try on some shoes yet again. +0 yet again. I don't really need these amulets, but I'm a bit of a pack rat, so let's just hold on to them for now. I'll keep all the daggers in my inventory if I can. Just plain water, which is fine. Yeah, I can work with this. I'll go ahead and drop this wand of magic missile because I'm going to use it again. Wait, is there anything else I want to do on that altar? We could read some scrolls to create a monster. Maybe we'll get lucky and get an artifact. I don't know if it's worth it though. I don't want to do the curse scrolls. Oh, confused create monster is an interesting choice for that because it creates a ton of acid blobs. Those might just be annoying. Or I get acid all over stuff. I guess I could kill them with the elven daggers. I don't know how much damage we'll take from acid. Oh, I've never done that before. I kind of want to do it just because I haven't, and it sounds like a reasonable strategy. They're low level, so I don't know if I don't remember how that works exactly. I don't know if they're going to be too low level to get gifts. I don't know if the level really matters that much. Screw it. Let's try it. Lock this door. So this is kind of impingent on us being able to confuse ourselves, which I can't guarantee. Or can I? So one of these potions has to be booze. Right? We have fruit juice, we have sickness, so one's see invisible, and one is booze. The blessed one is booze, and it won't confuse us. The cursed one will confuse us. So I could either read a scroll of identify to find out which is which. Oh, we do have blessed one still, but I don't think we're getting a ton of value out of that. We get more things to identify, so I'm not going to do that. Or we could just drink the uncursed one to find out, and the only downside is we're potentially wasting a potion that we could dilute for water, which I think is fine in this scenario. Let's go ahead and do that. Now let me just refresh my memory on if the beatitude matters for this confused scroll of create monster. Appears that it doesn't. Alright, okay, so we have a 50-50 shot at this. This could be fun, let's do it. This is how we need to do this. Grab my 2 scrolls of create monster, or 2 stacks. Actually, I'm not going to use the cursed ones. I'd rather dilute them with water, which will give me blank curse scrolls, which are very valuable. or can be very valuable. Let's go ahead and do that. And grab this potion. Let's see what happens. To do this, I need to wield my Elven Dagger. I need to take off anything. Is none of my armor harmed by acid? Leather, 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 dragon scale. I don't think it is. So I think we're free to just do this. Alright. See what happens. Hey! That tastes like liquid fire. So yeah, we just got confused. That was a potion of booze. Did that identify itself? Should have. No, it didn't. So emerald, booze. Right, that was the one, right? Swirly's still in there. Cool. So let's read a scroll of create monster. Acid blobs, nice. Let me read the other one. Just create more and more acid blobs. That basically generates 13 to 17 acid blobs. It's kind of interesting. Sometimes you just want to fill a room with monsters that don't have an active attack. Do neat things with that. Let's cure our confusion and let's stab these things. Oh, how many of them are peaceful? Oh, I didn't consider this. A bunch of them are peaceful. How annoying is that? Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, well, let's try not to attack the peaceful one. This is gonna suck. Might just end up killing the peaceful ones. Really just gonna have to get them off of the altar here soon. Surrounded by peaceful ones. So what's the penalty for attacking a peaceful monster as a neutral? Again, I think it's just an alignment penalty, which isn't as big of a deal as it sounds. It's not murder, so it's not luck or anything else. Yeah. Just gonna kill the peaceful one. Right. Offer some of these things. Sacrifice consumed. Sacrifice consumed. Oh, this one dropped a scroll of identify too. Consumed. I wonder if these are all too low level. Actually, is it based on level or difficulty is another good question. They could be generated at higher than base level. This is so much fun. Oh! It worked! It worked! This is like a new strategy for me. I've never seen someone do this before, and it's kind of crazy. Like, you just heard me earlier say that that scrolls of create monster are basically worthless or not good items to use at altars, but I guess I was wrong. You're not going to get some acid blobs to, if you're in bed standing with your god, to mollify them, because that requires a certain difficulty, I think. We got the cleaver. Oh, it's two-handed, but I think I will gladly use this. I was watching another streamer play a Taurus the other night, and they had a cleaver as well, which is kind of interesting. And they got Frostbrand the second time. This is so awesome. Alright. Let's pick this bad boy up. We're gonna use, actually, and then let's drop it just to get the Beatitude. We're gonna use this thing, probably. Are we? I don't know. We'll decide next episode. I just realized this episode is running on pretty long, but we're having some fun here. We're learning new strats. I've literally never done that before. I don't know how common that is. I've never heard of someone doing that. I'm sure I'm not the first person to do it, but that's a cool little strategy there. We just got a freaking artifact out of that, and it was pretty effortless. So that's awesome. But yeah, we'll we'll continue this next time and decide if we want to use Cleaver. I'm just that was fun. So see you guys next time.